I wanted to show you guys how quick and easy it is to create a tileable carbon fiber pattern in Photoshop. We can create something like this, which is what I call a braided look, has a double pattern, or this one, which has, I would say, the typical 2 by 2 wave pattern. To do this, under a couple of minutes, you're gonna go to Photoshop, make a new document, which is 20 by 20 pixel size. To make everything all square, you have to have the resolution at 100 pixel per inch. When you print something, a document with this pattern, you also have to make sure that that whole document is 100 pixel per inch resolution. Once you have the document, you're gonna select the rectangle marquee tool, make a selection which is 10 pixel width and 5 pixel height, just like this. Make a new layer, go to edit and fill it with any color, black, white, doesn't matter. Then what you're gonna do is right click on that layer and select blending option. Go to gradient overlay and make sure the gradient runs left to right, not up and down. To do so, you have to change the angle to 0. Now it's running left to right. Click on the color and click on this little square here and click on color and have this color something like a medium to low gray, like something like this. And the right side, just have it all black. Once you have that, you can OK on this, click OK on that. And you have to make a copy of this by hitting Ctrl J on your keyboard. And then move this down and move it 5 pixels to the left, like that. We have to make another copy. That copy goes to the middle all the way down. Make another copy, move it up, move it right, 5 by 5 pixels. Move it up 5 pixels, move it right by 5 pixels. Now all these are going to be vertical rectangles and going to be darker, or you have to just double up these layers and stick them in there, but let's do the darker ones for now. Make a new layer, make the selection, make a new layer and fill it with any color. Now you can either leave it black or you can add some detail into it by having some darker gray on the middle. You can do that by selecting gradient level. This time you have to set the angle back to 90. Select the gradient colors, click on the middle, make sure the location is set to 50 on this particular one. Now you can select color and choose a dark gray color, like a real dark gray. And then select the first color here and make it black. And the end of it is also black, just like that. Once you have that, you can copy this rectangle and move it up, move it up, move it up, and one more goes right here. Once you have this, select the whole thing with a marquee tool. Once you have it selected, go to edit, define pattern, name it, and then select OK. Once you have that and you want to make a new document to print something, let's say you want to print 7 inches by 50 inches, resolution, make sure it's 100. Then right click on this logo, the lock icon, and then right click, blending options, pattern overlay, and just select your newly created pattern right there. And that's it. You have your carbon fiber pattern right there. You can make it darker if you want it. If it's too bright for you, obviously make some test prints. You can do test prints by selecting an area, let's say whatever, 10 by 10 inches, fill it with black, and I can see that. Give me one sec, sorry, wrong thing. Make a new layer and then fill it with black. And then you're gonna set the opacity to, let's say, 10%. You're gonna copy this layer with a Ctrl J on the keyboard, move it over and make that 20%. Make another one 30%, 40%, 50%, and just basically print that piece. And put it on your hood outside during daylight when the sun is out, not behind clouds, and just see which one you like the most. That's all there is to it. And let's circle back to the braided double layer look. All you gotta do is have the same rectangular that we did, the rectangle we did left to right, copy it and rotate it 90 degrees and just stick it in there. And you have to change the angle on this overlay to 90, actually minus 90 or reversed. There you go, that's fine right there. Now copy, move it over, copy, move it over, copy, move it over. That's it. That's the double, aka braided look. Simple.